Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another vlog. This vlog is going to be all about an October reset. I'm going to spend the next 2 days really focusing on getting my life together before the month of October starts. It is currently September 27th, so I need to get on that immediately. I need to bullet journal and set up my whole spread for the month of October. I have already planned out my workouts for the month, so that is all taken care of. I want to do a little home reset and also think of some recipes that I want to make for the next month. The month of October is also my birthday month, so my birthday is at the end of the month, so this is just the best time of year in my opinion. I have actually spent the day today in Illinois, and on my way home I decided to stop at a Half Price Books and a Barnes & Noble that are just right across the street from each other. So I'm going to start off this reset by seeing if I can find any fall themed books or new releases that have come out at the end of September in either Half Price Books or Barnes & Noble. So there is one book in particular that I do really want to get, and that is A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping by Sangu Mandana. Is that how you say it? I think. But then there's also some new releases like Alchemized that just came out at the end of September, so I'm going to be doing just a little bit of browsing, but the Witch's Guide book is the one that I'm actually looking for, and probably Alchemized. Let's be honest, that just seems like a perfect October read. So anyways, let's stop dilly-dallying and get into Half Price Books first. I found 3 books in Half Price Books, and I'm really excited about them. I didn't find the witchy one that I was looking for though, but I did find The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I only have this on Kindle Unlimited, and I feel like I'm really gonna like it, and it was $10, so I felt like I could swing that. So we got this one. Then I got Ink Blood Sister Scribe. So this is some sort of magical witchy type book. I've honestly never heard of it before, but it looked really interesting, so I decided to get that. And then I got Love of My Afterlife because I have heard so many people talk about this, but I don't own it. I don't own the audiobook, and I really want to read it. So, and I feel like this is a nice magical realism type book that if I'm getting sick of the super fall themed books, I could still read this and it would give me fall feels because it's magic-y, but I can have a palate cleanser, you know what I mean? And I've heard so many people say that this is one of their favorite books, it's a 5-star read, so I just feel like I wanted to have it. So next, I'm contemplating whether I want to go to TJ Maxx because I have heard so many people talk about their PJ sets, and honestly I am not a frequent TJ Maxx girly. I really I don't even remember the last time I went into TJ Maxx, but hearing people talk about these PJs makes me really want to go in there and see if they have any. Maybe we could just go browse. That never hurt anybody, right? Just browsing. It is almost October and it's 80 degrees outside right now. Ask me how pissed I am about that. We had an incredibly successful shopping trip. I got 3 sets of jammies at TJ Maxx and some books from Barnes & Noble. So we're all set for a while. At TJ Maxx, I got this cute little PJ set. I love the floral color. It's so adorable. It's a tank and short set. And then I got a pair that has these little bows. This is a long sleeve shirt and pants set. And then these ones are just really cute festive PJs that are pink. So they have little bows, but they also have pumpkins on them. And I thought this was so cute. This is a, what is it? A short sleeve shirt and shorts set. I did go a little crazy in Barnes. But there's so many new releases, guys. There's so many. Okay, first one, Gothica. I am so excited. I'm in my dark fantasy, dark academia era, and I just want to get every single book that is in that genre. So this one is Gothica. It's been on my list for a while. It's been in my Barnes & Noble cart for a while, so I decided to get it. I'm kind of in a paperback mood as well, so I'm happy that this one is paperback. So yeah, this one's basically about someone who gets accepted, she gets an admission letter to a university, but then when she gets there, someone or a professor thinks that she's bad news bears, and that's the tale. Then we got Fearful, which is another novella in the Powerless trilogy. So I have not read any of them, but I own all of them. Then we got A Thick Girl, okay? The Will of Many. This is just number 1 in a series of who knows how long. When I was checking out, the guy was like, I want to read this so bad, but I don't want to purchase it and then read it and wait 7 years until the next one comes out, which I totally get. So I am excited to read this, but also that is a sad reality that who knows how long it's going to take. Look how thick this is. She is really big. It's, oh my God, there's a glossary. Major characters, glossary, locations. This is intense. This is a, let's see, I'm trying to see how many pages it is. It's basically 700 pages. So this one is also like an academy, a dark academia type book. So it's an elite academy, and it says a young fugitive uncovers layers of mysteries and world-changing secrets. Switching gears, we got The Tourist season. This is more of like a light, I almost said lighthearted. I don't really think this would be considered lighthearted, but it's like a dark romance. It's by Bryn Reaver, who wrote Butcher and Blackbird, and her vibe is kind of like dark romance. So I expect nothing less from this, but it's totally like a Halloween-y type book. And then look at the inside of it. It has like a little map. So there's a bad guy, there's a girl who's trying to keep people out of her town, there's a true crime person that's trying to solve a mystery, the main character and the, I'm assuming, love interest form a truce, and they help each other out. So looks fantastic. And then last but not least, Alchemized. Okay, this book is so heavy, and it's like very like flexible. I don't know, like this is gonna sit really nicely on like a table. I kind of want to go into this one blind, I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking about doing a reading vlog sometime soon, like maybe like a 24-hour challenge or something like that, or like a bookish vlog. If you guys would be interested in that, please let me know, because I do like to sprinkle in like book related content into my normal content. But I really love reading and I love books, and I've been really into it for like the past year. I used to be super like consistent with reading, but then, you know, when I was in grad school I kind of fell off, and now that I've been done with grad school now for a while, I've been like slowly getting back into reading. But this past year I've like really gotten into reading, so it's become one of my favorite hobbies, and it's replaced a lot of doom scrolling for me. So if you guys would be interested in that, please let me know. I might still do it anyways, but yeah, that's kind of where my thoughts are with reading. Anyways, I need to get home, so let's go home. You guys, it is almost 1 o'clock, and I have had the most delightful like morning rot that I've had in a really long time. I basically let myself sleep in today. I woke up around like 7:30. I read so much in Alchemy of Secrets. I have about like 50 pages left, so I will definitely be finishing that today. And then I've been really hooked on this TV show, Untamed, and I started watching it sometime last week, and I was just super hooked, and I had like 3 episodes left that I needed to watch. So I watched those, and now we're here. So I am finally ready to start my day, and I kind of decided I'm not changing out of my PJs until my workout class. That's around 4, because I'm just gonna spend the afternoon kind of tidying up around the house. I want to start my bullet journal and yeah, just get ready for a new month of October. I also placed a grocery order, and that should be coming soon in like the next hour or so. So I just want to kind of tidy up the house before the groceries get here so that I can then have a good clean space to put everything away. If I have time, I might make a little like recipe, like breakfast biscuits or something for the week. But yeah, that's what I have going on right now. We're just gonna continue our October reset. For my workout class, I finished my dinner. I also finished Alchemy of Secrets. This book, 5-star read. It was so freaking good. I did get this early through book of the month, so I was able to read it before it came out, and amazing. I absolutely love it, and I cannot wait for the next book to come out. I have no idea when it's gonna come out. I don't think it's like been released or anything like that, but it's so good. It's so good. Anyways, I did get a package from Amazon. I'm gonna open it with you guys. I don't think everything came, but okay, I've been needing some new work tops. So the first thing I got is this little pink shirt. Just a cute little work shirt. The next thing I got were some pedals for my Nordic track. My pedals right now don't have a clip-in attachment. Like I just have to use regular shoes and then just put it in the little like bracket thing. So because I'm like getting serious about cycling, I decided to get clip-in pedals and then also clip-in shoes. So I do have those in this box as well. But I am going to just take off the Nordic track ones and then try to put these ones on so that I can use the clip-in attachments. The next thing I got is a new Kindle case, and this is because my other Kindle case, one of the magnets broke, and so the like when I flip it in any direction, it like doesn't stay. So I did get a new one. My other one was fine, but the one thing I just didn't like about it was that there wasn't like a good way to hold it. This one has 2 straps on either side, so no matter which way you were holding the Kindle, you can like hold it with your right or your left hand. And then it also has a little kickstand, which I really love that. And then it also flips, so you can like have it up like that. This is for the Kindle Scribe. I do have both the Kindle Scribe and a regular Kindle Paperwhite, and I do think that the Kindle Scribe is worth it if you like annotating. If you don't care about annotating, I would not get the Kindle Scribe. The regular Kindle is much easier to hold because it's so small, and I do like that about it. I do wish that there was just like a more ergonomic way to hold the Kindle Scribe. That's my only complaint with it. Otherwise, I really love the big screen. I love love it. I have bad eyesight even when I am wearing my glasses. Like I just have trouble reading like small prints and stuff like that. So I like having the bigger screen where I can like zoom in, but I still have a decent amount of words on the page, so I'm not like constantly having to flip. And I do really like the annotating feature. So I'm hoping that this case will help a little bit more with like the ergonomic kind of holding situation. The last thing that came in this box are my clip-in bike shoes. So this is what they look like. OMG, they're so cool. I actually am doing a power cycle class tomorrow, so I might bring these with me to test them out. But I think these were like around $50. There's like some really high end biking shoes on Amazon that are like more in the $150, $200 range. I'm not that serious about it right now, so I'm just like getting into it. So I just went with like a $50 one, but I love the little pink detail on the side. It does come with the clip-in attachments for like a road bike. So I did order other attachments for an SPD pedal, which is the one that you use on like an indoor cycling bike. So I'll probably test these out tomorrow at my class if the attachment pieces come in before and I can fit it properly. I'm gonna go shower and then I'm going to pick my next read. One of my nails popped off. I jammed it into the mat at Solid Core on accident and then it just popped off in the shower. One day it won't look like this, right? Right? Okay, let's go pick up my next read. Alright guys, so I have my TBR cart here. She's just getting taller. So I did finish Alchemy of Secrets today during my dinner. So that one is gonna go in the back. I didn't even add my purchases from yesterday. So clearly this is not sustainable. We need to take these off. Okay, I will say I am in the mood to read like a fantasy or dark academia type novel. So I could start with Alchemized. This is a commitment though. This is a really fat book. Oh geez, it's 1,024 pages. I didn't know that. It's a contender. It's a contender. The other one is Catabasis by R.F. Kuang. This is another one that I could see myself being in the mood for. I also could see what is this? Gothicana? I could also see myself reading this one. The Night and the Moth is also a contender. Immortal Consequences, I could also do that. Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil, I don't know if you can see that, but that's a potential one. I'm clearly just in the mood for like some kind of a fantasy. I don't really feel like digging into the Powerless trilogy yet until I've finished Crescent City, which I'm waiting for a couple of my coworkers. We're all gonna start it together. So there's that, which I think is still, I'll probably have that towards the end of the year. I'm gonna go with Alchemized. I just feel like this is the perfect time because I'm not in a reading slump at all. I'm like basically the exact opposite of a reading slump, whatever that is. I'm on a roll. And I feel like I need to be on a roll and in that headspace to read something like this and something this long. And I also just feel like the cover is giving complete like Halloween-y vibes. We're almost in October. I just feel like it's really fitting. And it also has the kind of allure of being a new book that I recently just bought. So I'm gonna go with Alchemized. I am so excited. I've really been enjoying reading new releases when they're actually like coming out. I tend to like buy books when they get released like immediately and then I don't read them right away, but I'm trying to get better about actually reading the books that I'm buying like relatively quickly after, so that the kind of new and like dopamine hit of the newness is still there and still present when I'm reading the book. Does that make sense? I feel like sometimes that dopamine hit after you buy a book like wears off as long, like the longer that the time goes by that you haven't read the book, But I feel like when you read a book that has just come out and you like are excited because you just purchased it, it feels new, it feels fresh, it feels like it fits in with the time of the season and the mood that you're in. I just feel like that hits different, you know, like it hits better. So we are going to start Alchemized tonight and I can't wait.